Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to do a shed update for this video, but we had one cold front that came in and knocked every temperatures down great, and then it got back hot, and then it rained. It wasn't supposed to rain. It just screwed up everything. So we are back at the Masters of the Universe, the Sorceress or Zoar. And last I left off, I took epoxy sculpt, and the base wasn't as big as the wood base, so I put some epoxy sculpt on here just to flesh it out and blend it to the base, and then I'll add some detail on it, gravel and everything. I was going to do the castle, but I was like, I don't want to go. I would if he wasn't, because he's kind of like on a piece of wood here, and I want to try to incorporate the old kit, you know, with the new kit. But anyway, so I got him all primered, and I used just cheap primer, you know, out of a rattle can, and got him primered. And I'll show you one thing: I sanded and sanded everything smooth that I could get, and I still, where was it? I still got one little ring that I got to do for the injection mark. It's like, sometimes you just got to paint it a lighter color, and you'll see, you know, where you need to sand. I got one more spot on the wing I need to do, but I use kind of paint as a filler, not really necessarily as the actual color. But I did paint it orange. I used just rattle can gloss orange. Just for the base coat, and basically just to fill in anything that's smooth, you know, smooth it out and just use it as a filler. Because I want to go back in, and for whatever reason it's going to be this way, and I didn't plan it or nothing, but it's going to be game color: magic blue, orange fire, and arctic white. That's the three colors of the bird. So and I don't know why that happened. I was trying to, the local hobby store has Mecha paints from Vallejo, and I was going to start buying a bunch of those because they're basically like Model Air if you really want to get down to it. But they had all the colors in game colors. Like, all right, so, you know, I like to have a little bit of variety, so we're going to use those. So, got the base coat colored on the bird, and then I'm going to go in with Mr. Airbrush, and we're going to airbrush the orange on here. You can see how shiny it is. We're going to tone it down, and then of course I want to do a little shading, you know, shade the wings and all that, and then put the blue, and then probably put the white on is what my game plan is. But not too bad. There's a couple of things I need to touch up, which hopefully this week calm down. I can do it just a little bit on the wing, and very little on the not really a seam on the legs here, but I'll probably go in with a little bit of tulip again, and try to smooth that out to get it blended together. But anyway, that is where I am on Zoar. So hopefully we get a little more done on him, and then you know, we'll be on to the next project. But anyway, we're painting, and I just got to sit down and start painting, but just ain't had time. And I was going to do a shed update because, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not heard, Archer, he's shutting his doors, and I don't know who's going to take over any of his decals, or, you know, someone going to pick up the mantle and take on, or you know, someone else will produce decals. I like Archer decals. I especially like the eyeballs. I bought all I could everywhere I went. That's ones I always bought, and I do have one complete set. And I will have to go take this to the shed and archive it in the shed, because, you know, the Ark has many antiquities of modeling, and I like to incorporate the decals and all that. I know decals don't fit well in the heat and everything, but anyway, I do want to have Archer part of the history of model building. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to paint Zoar or the Sorceress. Getting ready to go add Archer to the Ark. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.